What's up, everybody? I'm Patrick B. Smith back, another video reaction, and to celebrate the rest of the month, still finishing off Black History Month, I did want to make sure I got a lot of videos that I could out because I definitely have a lot that I want to celebrate. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but I've been working on a lot of different content for the channel, which are coming pretty soon. Probably everything's gonna hit in March, but I didn't want to forget to do these videos that I felt needed to be celebrated during the month of February. So much has happened, but I did want to do this by Mr. James Brown because James Brown is a figure in my life that I knew heavily because of my parents and the family listened to a lot of James Brown, so I knew who he was, and I've watched a lot of movies that a lot of his songs were featured on, and I grew up and I became a fan of James Brown, but there's a lot of videos and performances that I've not seen, and so it's just kind of great to continue to go back and do these videos and just to kind of just see the career and some of the influences that some artists like James Brown were to an artist like Michael Jackson or an artist like Usher, people that I end up becoming fans later on. So history is always taught in the beginnings. History is always repeated, so definitely want to start with some of the teachers. So this is live, I believe 1961, and this is him singing his song Night Train. Night Train is a song I've heard a few times. I don't think I've heard it as much as some of the other songs that I know, but anything about James Brown is always incredible because I do know one thing for sure is that his production is always on point. His vocals are always on point. His lyrical content is always on point. And now I'm watching him live and I know how James Brown get down. Some of the greatest I have ever heard is some of his songs, but that's why he's the godfather of soul. So this is Mr. James Brown singing Night Train. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the other side.
Train! Are you ready for the night train? Night, 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 night.
oh, is that how I ended? Okay, wait a minute now. I think that video didn't give me a chance to come down from my energy high. My God. Whew. Man, first of all, respect to Mr. James Brown for being the blueprint and groundbreaking in so many ways, because I think oftentimes people tend to compare artists to an artist who paved the way. Meaning, this is year 1961, okay? Mind you, this is nothing new. This is nothing that happened in the 80s or the 90s. This is 1961. So times were different. So the fact that James Brown performed like this, can you imagine what the world was like? What is this guy doing? First of all, he had high energy the entire performance. And let's not forget, he was still giving you vocals. Even when he was singing Night Train and doing an audience participation, he was still back there hitting that run, Night Train. He was still giving it. Let's not get it twisted. And the fact that he was definitely putting down vocally, I don't want to acknowledge, I don't want to miss that, because even that band, as they even came in, the way it started like a party, it was already kicked in high gear. And his backup dancers were kind of like, they were keeping up, but they were like, dang, James, come on now. They even understood the man had too much energy. He's like dynamite. Backup singers were doing it, killing it. But that footwork that I know you've seen many artists do, every artist that you've seen doing this move here, the man is incredible. Did you see how he slid and had his one leg up like that? Come on. You know, the way I get so impressed when you hear a singer do an amazing note is how I feel about when I see James Brown do a move. The man is bad. He was like ahead of his time. Wasn't nobody touching him. I'm so proud to celebrate James Brown, because there ain't no other. You know, even the audience participation and even the breaks he did, kind of giving you a whole show. Like, let me sit down, I'm done. But he came back. He sat down like, I'm too tired for this, but he wasn't too tired. He came back. Showmanship, greatest of all time. Definitely so excited to do more videos by Mr. James Brown, one of the greatest performers of all time. Any requests, let me know. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, and y'all be safe.